Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Hearthstone, and we're playing some Zoo Warlock today. Not because I desperately want to play this deck, but it's a fun deck that I played while ranking up to rank 5. I think 2 days ago, something like that. I just wanted to try a different spin on the regular Zoo Lock. And this turned out to be it. My goal from the get-go was to first of all make a zoo deck with 2 Enhance-o-Mechanos in it, because that leads to hilarity, especially when combined with Brann+Ooze, and it's remarkably effective if you have Power Overwhelming in hand, because you're likely to get something with Wind Fury, and that's a lot of burst. So especially when combined with Brann, that's a lot of burst damage, and yeah, that leads to some surprising victories, which is amusing. And also, apparently the interaction between Brann+Ooze and Echoing Ooze is finally fixed. So we now get 2 oozes at the end of our turn, which is actually pretty sweet. So I wanted to try that out, and that naturally leads to some kind of deck with Sea Giant in it. I found 2 to be a little too clunky. The same applies with the Reliquary Seeker, so I'm only playing one of those either. I'm also only playing one of those. So that's okay. Yeah, I think I'm going for Egg here. And in general, just try a few cards out. Usually, the answer to the question "Why is there only one of insert card here in the deck?" and the answer is that it's too clunky if you draw 2. And the same applies to Flame Imp. Not exactly, because Flame Imp is actually a good card, but against aggressive decks, the life loss might just be a bit too much. And against other Zoo-ish decks, you really don't want, for example, the second Reliquary Seeker, which is a little clunky. Against more control-ish decks, you don't want the second Sea Giant. So that leads to a deck full of one-offs, and that's oh well, that's fine. Well played, sir. And that's how Zoo occasionally wins its games. It's just you just curve out, and yeah. So I think that was a Zoo deck. Yeah, it played Knife Juggler, so that's okay. Meanwhile, I dropped back out of rank 5, I think, because I was playing stuff like Reno Hunter, which wasn't too particularly effective. And Zoo is a great deck to just have a nice little chat while while playing Hearthstone. Because even if you play the deck on autopilot, it is generally capable of winning its share of games.
Your soul shall be mine.
So, a lot of stuff has been happening in the world of Hearthstone in the past few days, and I do think it's good to talk about some of those things also. 2 Voidwalkers is, again, a bit too clunky in this case. 2 Dark Peddlers, however, is fine. So, yeah, I'm okay with this start. I'm probably expecting another Zoo deck, which is why I'm definitely keeping an opening full of minions like this one. And I like playing the Creeper here, I think, because it's a little more resilient and makes sure the Divine Shield doesn't get its value even with a +2 buff on it. You would have to silence this, and I'm entirely okay with that. So first thing, I think it was past weekend, maybe Friday something. Blizzard announced a new mage hero, Gul'dan, who is available as a as an alternate hero for... This is correct, right? Yeah. For those playing on iPad, they can donate, or well, they can buy Khadgar for a reduced price, I believe, which is also interesting, because it's twice as cheap as the usual hero. Well, this is mighty awkward. I guess I'll be playing Voidwalker here. Do I make the trade? I guess I make the trade. Well, I could just play Peddler and see if I get anything useful. I will probably Soulfire then Juggler. I don't hate that. I don't care too much about the cards in my hand. Otherwise I'm falling too far behind, I think. Am I? I could play Voidwalker, and then what happens? He trades these two into the Void... No, that's still fine. Okay, I'll take the Power Overwhelming and play the Voidwalker, and then not attack. We'll see what happens. Implosion would really wreck me here, but I'm just hedging for that. So about the Khadgar thing... so if you buy that hero, you'll have to do it on iOS only. Yeah, that's not going to work. So if you don't own an iPhone or an iPad, you'll have to do that from a friend's device or something, which is again my main gripe with the situation. Let's see, we're making this trade, so can we get rid of that? We can if we get another Power Overwhelming, which is probably worth it. So let's try that first. Or some kind of other +1 buff. Well, Soulfire again works. I could also Corruption it, I don't hate that. I'll take a slight hit. I don't have anything other useful to do on this turn though. Yeah, I'll Soulfire it, sure. Wait, that doesn't work, does it? Yeah, I'll Power Overwhelming and Soul... I'm not sure about that. I think I actually made a mistake there. Let me see. It's okay, I can also just ignore it and do it next turn. I think I like that better, sure. Sure, whatever. This goes face, this goes here. And we'll kill it next turn. And all profits from the Khadgar hero will be donated to the Worldwide Fund of Nature, which seems really nice. Well, it's a promotional deal, I think, from Apple, which they do with a lot of. I think it's part of the Apps for Charity program or something. Yeah. So if I get enough taunts here, will that be good? I may actually just Power Overwhelming Soulfire that thing, make a few trades. I'll still have a 4/4, that's fine. Yeah, that's probably the best call still. So let's do it this way. I'll discard one of these two cards and that's fine, I think. I can't let that live for too long, so that's this seems fine. Leaves me with a better board, and I still have the Enhance-o, that's pretty good. Where I'm a little disappointed with this this new hero action is first of all that it's it seems like hero portraits just aren't really worth collecting because come on. Because Blizzard's stance on them seems to be that they can just make promotional actions and they don't really... Well, yeah, the characters don't really mean anything. So if you're a big fan of Khadgar and you don't have... That's pretty nice. And you don't have the access to an iPad, or don't wish to enter your credentials on a publicly available iPad or something, then you can probably not ever play as Khadgar, because Blizzard's stance on the subject until now has been that this is a promotional action available for limited time only, and that you're just out of luck if you don't buy it right now, or... That's not the card I wish to see there. Well, I guess Double Taunt is fine here. Let's see. We could kill this, or we could just let it live right now. Double Taunt seems fine. I'm going to tap here though. Ooh. That could also be good, but that means I'm not taunting, which means I'm likely dead. So as long as the juggler survives, we're in okay shape. So I could taunt this way, but that's a little risky. I don't see the juggler surviving otherwise, though. Okay, let's do it this way. Still a little risky, but I do think having the juggler survive is essential here. Because of the implosion max. Oh, that wasn't going to work anyway. I could have thought about that a little better. That was a mistake. Oh, he could have killed me? Maybe he could have killed me. I don't know. Let's see. This should definitely turn out in my favor, and we'll see about him killing me next turn. I might still be dead, but that's okay. Now I have the Sea Giant, and once I can finally play my Enhance-o-Mechano, we should be in good shape. Letting the Brann live is not pretty, though. If he has a defender here, that would be most unfortunate. Ooh. Well, guess I'm not playing any spells next turn, then. Would you please? Thank you. Well, I'm not playing that. Am I? Am I not playing that? I guess I'm tapping. I don't like it, but sure. Am I going down to 1? I could. No, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I've got some taunts. Okay, that's not bad. So we're making this trade. Could I have killed him? I didn't get any Wind Furies. If this got Wind Fury, I could have killed him. I didn't check though, so that was bad. Does this mean we're leaving Brann alive? I guess it means we're leaving Brann alive. I don't like that. I don't like it, but I think it's what we have to do. Could I? Yeah. If I sent the Sea Giant into Brann, but then the Loatheb wouldn't have survived. I don't know. seems off. Oh, he has a Doom Guard. Really? Oh well, we played that kind of suboptimally, but sure, whatever. Sure, whatever. The double Sea Giant really, really hurt me. And I guess that would be the more effective version of that deck anyway, but... yeah. First of all, I don't own a second Sea Giant, so I may just be making excuses for myself. But I do think the Sea Giants are too clunky in certain matchups that do manage to clear your board. For example, Tempo Mage or Freeze Mage, or yeah, mostly mages actually.
Gul'dan!
You have a real hard time of actually getting some value out of your Sea Giant, and while it does provide a big body on the board when you finally get to play it, it might just be too late. So yeah, I do feel the second Sea Giant is too clunky. Why am I not keeping that? Just facing all Warlocks does seem to be a little boring. Which is why it's a good idea to just have a chat. Well, so So as I was saying,
Why do you call?
what was I saying? Oh yeah, something about hero portraits not really being worth it. First of all, the main problem with hero portraits as of now is that there's just not enough of them. I wouldn't really mind not having a lot of hero portraits. Well, having certain hero portraits being exclusive to certain events or certain certain achievements or getting level 20 in World of Warcraft. I didn't particularly agree with that one either. So yeah, I think that's the call. Could get horribly burned. No. Even Hellfire is not that. It's not that bad. So yeah, there just aren't a lot of skins, and if everyone would be able to get like 2 different alternate heroes for their favorite hero, then I would have no problem with some of them being less available. But since Blizzard has also announced that they don't really have any intention of mass producing these things in the nearby future, then people will feel really bad if they face a Khadgar and they feel like, wait, I couldn't even get that, and most of my favorite heroes do not even have special alternate heroes. So yeah, that just generates an all-around feels bad moment, which I'm not a big fan of. Let's see, what can we play that doesn't die horribly to Hellfire? Not that much. So I guess I like tapping... Ooh, Egg. Egg is rather good. Do we play Egg? I guess we play Egg. Or I guess Imp-Gang is good enough, and we'll save the Egg for later. Okay, so trade... I should have played... doesn't matter. Doesn't matter because this thing is silenced anyway. So with the Imp-Gang boss, I don't really think this is traditional handlocks. I'm not that scared of Molten Giants right now. Just keep merrily tapping. I guess so. Yep. We do want to be able to restock after a board wipe, so I guess that's important. Are we sending both in, or are we using our abusives here? I guess it's not a bad time to get some value out of those. How bad is Hellfire here? Pretty bad, actually. Pretty bad. So let's play the Egg, pass the turn. So yeah, because people really like to show their appreciation of certain heroes, and they feel really limited in that aspect right now because well, many heroes do not even have an alternate version.
Suffer my wrath.
Yeah, that's good enough. I can't kill him right now, can I? No. Oh, I should definitely play this now. I guess I'll make this trade just to have something left over. Also, I have to be careful about the Reno, but that's going to be okay. Yeah, so limited time offers fine, but do make sure that your players don't feel like they're being punished for not owning a certain device, a certain something that doesn't really have anything to do with the game. I can probably kill him with the right draw here. which I didn't get, but that's okay. Let's see how the implosion lands, because we could be getting a 5/5 here, which will be nice. Well, we still can if we play the Void Walker here, that's fine. Oh, we could have coined something. I guess that would have been okay. Still got the egg here, so we're not entirely screwed in case of a board wipe. Yeah, I like our position. Oh, that's okay, that's fine. And kind of expected.
Put this apple on your head.
There we go. So that is pretty much my opinion on the matter. I'm not mad. I'm a little disappointed, as people say. I'm mostly disappointed because with the current lack of available hero skins, and they're also being limited ones with limited availability, I can certainly understand people not wanting to spend the time on leveling a character in WoW. Just to get Lady Leodrin out, and that's the only Paladin hero. So I don't really understand what Blizzard is going with here, because if they want to offer something for the limited availability event, then they have card packs for that. So what's left for the people who want to collect everything? I'm keeping all of this.
I greet you.
There's just getting a full collection, which is, well, certainly possible. But a full collection doesn't really. Direwolf could be unfortunate, but I'll make the trade, I'm sure. People can't really collect card packs because there's certain card packs that are only available to people in certain universities in China, or people that have won a major Blizzard event or whatever. So you can't collect all the card packs. Collecting all Gul'dan cards is not even remotely likely, even for the most dedicated players. So you'd have to spend a ridiculous amount of money to get that done. So I was really hoping for alternate portraits to be something that people can actually collect, like sort of an achievement system. But that doesn't seem to be the case, and that's a little disappointing, I'll admit. Yeah, I think I'm killing that. I'm probably being too careful with my coin again, which is what might have cost me the last game. But enough about that subject. I don't object to the notion of hero portraits being either limited availability or only for people with certain devices. But the combination of the two makes things. Oh my! That was really bad. That was really bad. An unfortunate juggle there. Let me see. We may have to tap here. But what good does tapping do here? Can we coin out something decent? Not really. Can we can tap and then coin the Imp King boss. It's not the worst. No. Let's do this. That's actually not terrible. We could get something decent there. I don't mind hitting here either, I think. No, that's okay. Makes it easier to hit through that next turn, so that's fine. And I'm certainly not one to object the money you receive from these things being donated to charity. I will be a madman if I were to suggest that. But yeah, there are certain ways that this could have been done without all the social backlash, I feel. Well, this game is over. Let's see. That one juggle on the Nerubian egg. That one juggle decided the game here. Oh my gosh.
So many possibilities.
Yeah. Let's see if we can deal with this. We've got the cards, so we don't need our hero power here. Let's see what we can do. I wouldn't mind the mage hero power, I think. Could also go for the priest, but that seems a little slow. I'm not sure whether I can keep that up. Not sure how useful the mage one will be either.
I wonder.
I guess I'll go with priest. Just to give me some late game viability still. He's about to start tapping though, so this is looking pretty bleak for us. Yeah, another thing, expansion is finally going to be announced, hopefully. Well, there's an event in 3 days from now, I believe, where hopefully the release date will finally be confirmed, probably the 26th of this month, as everyone suspected, but we'll have to see about that. And also... we can't directly kill any of them, but we can hope for a few good juggles.
Put this apple on your head.
Yeah. Juggler, it's time to redeem yourself. Pretty please. Pretty please. Nah. That could have certainly ended better, but yeah. This game is already over. Yeah. So new releases is finally being announced. I'll say I appreciate the spoiler season idea, but I do think Blizzard should take an example from how Magic the Gathering is doing things. They have been in the business for a while now. So they probably know what they're doing when they're only starting to announce things 3 weeks in advance, I think. And that seems to be the sweet spot. It's enough to keep people excited, yet not have them feel tired of the new stuff yet by the time it finally releases. Which is a sentiment that is starting to grow within the community a little bit, of kind of being tired of the new expansion already, which is really disappointing. People shouldn't feel that way, but they do because of the slow trickle of content being released. And that's not... Yeah, that's good. I think a 2-3 would be good here. And so let's make some 3 health taunts. I think I like that.
Bring out your dead.
Let's try. Let's see if we can make something out of this. And I'll have to admit, I'm starting to feel less and less excited about every new card released every day. And believe me, there's some good stuff in there, and there have been plenty of people reviewing every single new card, and yeah, there's some interesting stuff, but people are anxious to finally get their hands on everything. And with the slow release, it's kind of taking too long. All right, give me some good modifiers here. I'm seeing a lot of Wind Fury here. I don't know if that's good yet. Let's see. We can burn the Divine Shields on the 4/4. That's not terrible. And I think the remainder... Well, we can clear the creeper also, can't we? No, we can't quite clear the creeper. Let's see, this hits this... Yeah, we can. We actually can. Okay, let's do it that way then. Hit this. Hit this. Hit face and hit this. And heal this one. Because my face doesn't matter by this point. Well, not yet, I think. If I get a power overwhelming, I can do some damage with that Voidwalker still. Let's see how things go. Yeah, he has the he really has the card advantage now, but with all this stuff on the board, I might actually. That's just a pipe dream, I guess. If he had played that in the other, oh, is that lethal? That's 2, that's 4, that's 7. 7 and 10, oh my gosh. I did not expect to win that game. Oh my gosh. He chose poorly. I'm sorry, friend. Alright. Well, let's give it one more game. We've had our fun. That is why I'm playing double Enhance-o. I do think replacing one Enhance-o with a Defender of Argus is probably going to make for a better deck. But there's not much I would replace. Perhaps just cut some cards entirely. But that's the only change I would really recommend. I would definitely not craft an Enhance-o-Mechano by this point. That sounds like a waste. Do I want to? I do like the Brann into Peddler. Implosion could be important. Let's keep this. I do like keeping Brann here. Alco could also do some work. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this goes.
Is someone injured?
So if you guys have any opinions on what was just discussed, feel free to weigh in. I'd love to hear what you think about this, and I would like some decent discussions. Because I've read a lot from all kinds of. Of course I get to pick a card, any card. How good is Voidwalker? I don't want Finley, so I guess I'm taking Voidwalker. Actually, Blooded might have been good. Maybe Blooded would have been the right choice there. Oh, that's curious. I do think Knife Juggler is more valuable here, so I'll let him draw a card if he wants to. That's fine. Because I can play Voidwalk. No, wait, that's still bad. Not sure this was the correct choice. Maybe I should have played Creeper. Well, we'll see what our opponent does here. He's drawing a card? Oh, right. I'm fine with that, I think. He can draw some cards. So I would like to play Voidwalker here, I guess, but that seems awful. He gets a free trade. If he balances, how bad is that for us? Quite bad. But if he hits and heals, is there any way to prevent the balance? I guess playing Voidwalker does. I'm not expecting to fill the board with minions, am I? No, let's just play it. I don't think the 1/1 is going to do much for us in this matchup. Because priests do tend to clear the board rather religiously. Haha, see what I did there. So I don't expect to get too much value there. And I will be able... I might be able to kill it this turn. Actually, I'm not, but if he just wants to draw a couple cards, I guess that's fine with me. Could I Juggler here? I could just Brann, and then get some value next turn.
So many possibilities.
I don't hate playing Brann here.
Who knows what secrets
I'm not trading 2 minions into that thing. If he wants to Arcanine Circle this, that's fine. The cleric still dies. Maybe I'm giving him too many freebies here. Yeah, and I probably just should have coined out the Knife Juggler. That would have also given me the Peddler with the Brann. That would have been the right call. So, if I were to wind back to the start of this game, then that would have definitely been play. But this I think I like. Let's see. We can get some good trades here. Do I Juggler and then Peddler? Or do I hope to get something... I do hope to get something like a Sergeant, or perhaps a Mortal Coil. That would be pretty sweet. Another Power Overwhelming, that might be a bit much. Actually, that does give me my kill condition for the game, so that's okay. And no Mortal Coil, no Abusive. I guess I can Soulfire one of the guys then. Does leave the rest of my turn rather weak though. Not sure I like that. I can actually Power Overwhelming and kill one of them, and that's still not terrible. Let's make this trade. Let's make this trade. Sure. That's probably fine. I'm not getting the buffs I expected to get, so this cleric is looking mightily awkward here. But I guess that's fine. Let's see what we do here. I'm probably using Power Overwhelming again, so in that case I could probably tap. I want to be careful about what I play right now, because it could get stolen. So I wouldn't like that. Kinda do want to kill that, so if I Power Overwhelming, that's fine. Yeah. So this hits the cleric, this hits the cleric. That leaves me horribly open to Holy Nova, I suppose, but if he spends his turn casting Holy Nova, I guess I'm okay with that. My hand is really awkward against Cabal's Shadow Priest.
Do you have the artifact?
Kinda scared about that. I'm not really up to date with the latest Dragon Priest decks, so I kinda don't know what to expect here. But I do know that I should start tapping. If he Cabals something here, I guess I'm okay with that. Let's see where the knives land first. Would I ever make the trade? Only if 2 knives hit, I guess. I'm probably okay with this. Double face. I guess Knife Juggler knows best. If 2 knives hit Elise, I would probably make the trade, but I'm not trading my Knife Juggler and my 2-1 in. Alright, what's happening here? Oh, is that a... Oh, that's pretty good. That is actually pretty good. Pretty cute too. Nice combo there. But we should be able to clear some stuff here. I do have to kill that Brann. That is rather important. Or at least silence it, I guess. Exactly who I'm looking for. In that case, what do we clear? I guess this goes here. We can see where the knives land, right? That's probably fine. Do we want to... I guess we could trade this in too. Do I expect a light bomb? I guess I kinda don't. Let's see how the knives hit. And make our decision depending on that. How much do I want to flood? I guess not too much. Second knife goes face. Alright, so we're making this trade. And I guess this trade is likely to kill Elise. Nice. Like that a lot. Might as well. Might as well. I wasn't going to kill that one either way, so I guess I'm okay with that. How bad is Holy Nova here? Acceptable. Acceptable. Okay, so there's a Valence. That's not a Valence. Can I kill him if I owl next turn? I can probably kill him. Let's see, we have 8, we have 13. If this hits, then we definitely can. If I get Wind Fury on anything meaningful, I guess I can kill him. So that's fine. Let's see. Wind Fury on this thing and nothing else. Alright. That's mildly disappointing. Let's see if we get... Ooh, okay. There we go. Oh, I don't have enough to do that. Whoops.
Sustenance.
Well, I guess the rest goes face then. That could have gone better. Should I have tapped first? No, I could never play Owl and Power Overwhelming in the same turn. Could I have just burned through that thing? I don't think that works. No, I don't think that works. Why did I silence it if I then proceeded to kill it anyway? Well, this should still be lethal, right? Let's see. As long as at least the Wind Fury survives, we're okay. So, I am not even going to count. Alright. Alright. Yeah, so Enhance-o-Mechano is still pretty sweet. Alright, so hope you enjoyed this deck. Let me know whether you have any insights in the discussion today, and whether you even like listening to me ramble about stuff like that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.